Hello everyone and welcome to a new video here on You Mad Bros. Thank you again for getting us to 200 subscribers. As we're recording this video, we are currently sitting on 204. We are here today in Electricity on Borderlands 3 to bring you guys a very special Easter egg my brother showed me the other day on this game. As you can see right here, this is the first time I ever saw this, so this isn't a live first reaction of course. You'll see my live in-game reaction. This is the very first time we showed me this, but there is actually a very cool Rick and Morty mini-boss in Borderlands 3. Now, it's not a guaranteed spawn, so if you just follow the directions, I believe my brother is top screen, if I recall correctly. So if you just follow the rough directions on this, and it shall take you to this Rick and Morty Easter egg. They are not a guaranteed spawn, so be prepared for one or two safer exits. They are around about a 40-60 spawn rate, I'd say, so about 40% of the time they're going to be spawning. I've had them spawn less times than I have had them not spawn. But yes, it is a Rick and Morty mini-boss. They've changed the name slightly, so it's Wick and Warty, which I think is wonderful. And there are several different kinds of warties that can spawn, and there is only one kind of Wick, but throughout the fight, Wick will spawn several different warties. They can apparently drop legendaries, or so I am told. I do not actually know why the recording just jumped quite a sizable chunk there, but yes, I've only walked pretty much straight forward from coming out the door, but as you can see, you just walk straight to the right side, hug the right side of the map, and then if you drop down here, as you can see on the top screen, if you drop down below this, as you can see here is Wick and Warty. This is obviously in Electricity, but as you can see, Wick and Warty do resemble Rick and Morty quite a lot, and they even open the green portals. Look how just look how beautiful that is. If you guys like Rick and Morty as much as I do, then this will be a wonderful little Easter egg for you guys. Yeah, I'm just going to let this clip play out in the background, but as you can see, look, there are several different kinds. There's clubber warties, there's all sorts of different warties you can find. Wick just kind of teleports around, spawns more of them the further the fight goes on for. But yes guys, that's pretty much it for the actual footage of this. It's just going to play through the boss fight. I want to talk about one or two other little things in this video. Pretty much thank you so much again for getting us to 204 subscribers. I cannot thank you guys enough. We have rocketed past 200 now, all the way to 204. It is beautiful. I've got some decent responses at 200 subscriber special. A few comments just saying keep it up. Thank you if you were one of the people that commented. I appreciate it greatly. Also, leave any suggestions for the new Skyrim series I started the other day if you guys haven't seen it. There is a new Skyrim series on the channel where I pretty much try to break Skyrim. Quick gist of it is I try to lower the frame rate as low as possible. Episode 1's not wildly interesting, it's just kind of me explaining things, showing you guys a little taste almost of what I'm going to be doing. Episodes 2, 3 and 4 are going to be much better. They're going to be more, probably not frame rate dropping as of yet, they're just going to be more thingy, but pretty much the gist is I'm going to be dropping items absolutely everywhere in Skyrim, and by the end of the series I'm hoping to absolutely paint the entire map. Yes, that's right, the entirety of Skyrim. That'll be the end goal for this series. At the minute though, I'm just going to focus on one town at a time. I'm going to do Riverwood, and then I'm going to slowly just paint the pathway to Whiterun, then all of Whiterun. I'm going to try and cover that inside all the houses as well. Going to just try and paint the entire map, then just paint the land, just so pretty much no matter where you go in the game, the frame rate will drop to holy hell. Now, if you guys have seen on a few of my old Skyrim videos, I have shown a little, like 10-second or so clip. I'm pretty sure I did show it in that episode. So if you guys want to see how bad the frame rate can go in Skyrim, do check out episode 1. I do show a little clip from when I was trying this in the VR version. I dropped my whole inventory in a room, and it did actually lag the game so bad in the VR version. I did have to like pick up all my items again, because it was starting to get a bit nauseating, because the frame rates did drop to about 10 frames a second, which in VR is very painful, because where your head's turning is not where your eyes are looking. It's really confusing. But yes guys, that is pretty much it for this video. As you can see, we did not get a legendary on this run. We have had a few. There is a unique, I believe, that these can drop. It's a legendary. It's called something like the AAA, I believe. At least I'm pretty sure that is their specific drop, as I've had it 2 or 3 times with them out of the like 10 or so attempts I've had with them, and that's the only thing that I've had drop from them. So I'm guessing the AAA, I believe it was a pistol, is their unique drop. There will be another Borderlands 3 Easter egg video coming in a day or two. If you guys saw on Borderlands 2 the Easter egg where you could see Tannis riding a fish if you shot barrels in a certain order in Sorted Cauldron, there is one of those Easter eggs again on this game. And my control's doing the flash of telling me it's going to die. It better not while I'm in the middle of recording my video. Okay, but yes, there is pretty much there is a Tannis riding a fish Easter egg in Borderlands 3, which is relatively similar. It is a bit cooler than the one in Borderlands 2. It's a bit more epic. Got more hoops and stuff that the fish jump through, I guess. I think there is one more added barrel you have to shoot this time, the radiation barrel. But other than that, the pattern is roughly similar to it. How would you trigger it in in Borderlands 2. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Episode 2 of the How to Break Skyrim will be coming out within the next week. The next Borderlands 3 Easter egg video will be coming out within a few days, and then there will either be a Borderlands 2 VR or a Skyrim VR video, hopefully within the next week or so. I'm quite busy at uni, but I'm trying to keep up with this 200 subscriber special thing, uploading 3 or 4 times a week for the next 2 or 3 weeks, up until around about Christmas. I'm trying my best to keep up with this, but university is hammering me at the minute. It's near Christmas, so I'm having all my assignments and stuff needed handed in, so 99% of my time is spent at uni. I'm there for like 10 hours a day, and then when I come home I usually have homework or like assignments and stuff to get on with, so I usually only get about an hour or so of free time a day, which committing that to recording YouTube videos is quite a commitment, because obviously that would literally mean I would have zero free time in an entire day. I've not actually played anything properly in the last week or so. I've done this little bit of Borderlands 3 here to get shown this Easter egg. There's not been, there was one very long Borderlands 3 play session on one of the days, but apart from that, I have not actually played just on my own single player game or anything. I did start Hollow Knight a few weeks ago, and I'm only at the minute about 2 hours into that. In a few weeks, I know that's terrible. I'm not very far into it at all. I believe I've just beat the first boss. It's like a big night thing of a club, and I believe I'm now in this like grassy area. I don't remember the name. And I'm loving the game so far. I do really love 2D kind of platforms. If you guys want to see any videos on Hollow Knight, leave a comment on that below. But yeah, Hollow Knight is the main game I'm playing at the minute. Shadow of War I have been playing a fair bit of as well. I've nearly reached max level on the game at the minute. I'm just doing online fort raids and stuff like that to get my level up. Once I reach level 80, which I believe is the max level, then that'll be where I'll leave that game. I've platinumed it ages ago. I completed all the DLCs. I'm just trying to go for the just 100% and level 80 at the minute. But yeah guys, that is a rough gist of what I've been up to and what stuff is coming to the channel. So there'll be VR videos, Skyrim videos, Borderlands 3 videos, all that good stuff. Leave a comment down below, since it's 200 subscriber special. Any videos you guys suggest, if I own the game, I will try my best to make whatever your suggestion is. I've only ever done one video suggestion video on the channel so far, where I clumped in every suggestion I've had into a Skyrim VR suggestions, because I had about 5 or 6 suggestions over the course of a few months, so I just kind of made those into episode 1 of the Skyrim VR suggestions. If you guys have suggestions on literally any game, I will make a video just for you. If it's a good enough suggestion, it will get its own video. If I get a few suggestions all like around about the same time, then it will be most likely just one video where I talk about a few minutes of each suggestion and do the suggestion. But if you guys suggest a really good idea for just like a really long video idea or a new like series idea or something, it could very well get made. In fact, it most likely will get made. And so I believe the best way to get successful in stuff like this is just to listen to your audience. What the audience wants, just do, because obviously the audience, you will get nowhere without an audience and a fan base. So the best way to get fans, I believe, is to just communicate with your fans. I believe in that strongly. So if you guys want me to do anything, I will do. Thank you again for getting up to 200 subscribers. That should be it for the video. I'm not actually sure what footage I'll be showing. My footage ran out about 4 minutes ago. I'm not actually sure what I'm showing. I'm most likely just showing random footage of me walking around Lecture City, or just, I don't know, in Sanctuary or something. I'm not entirely sure what footage I've been playing this entire time. I apologise if it was boring and I couldn't actually find any good footage. But yes guys, I'll see you all in the next video. But for now, peace.